Hello, I'm David Kerr and you're watching Shalom World News. Here's your latest news headlines from around the globe. Pope Benedict XVI says he will remember his late brother Monsignor Georg Ratzinger as a man of God for whom piety, sobriety and honesty were the centre of his life. The Pope Emeritus expressed his fraternal thoughts in an open letter which was read to mourners at the conclusion of his brother's Requiem Mass. It was held on Wednesday at the Cathedral of Saint Peter in the German city of Regensburg. Monsignor Ratzinger, who was musical director at the cathedral for 30 years, died last week at the age of 96. His death came just over a week after a visit by Pope Benedict to his bedside. In his letter to mourners, which was read by his personal secretary, Monsignor Georg Ratzinger, Pope Benedict recalled that upon saying goodbye to his brother, he knew, quote, "it would be farewell from this world forever." And yet, he added, "the good Lord who has given us this union in this world reigns in the other world and will give us a new union. May he rest in peace." Campaigners for religious liberty have welcomed two rulings from the US Supreme Court this week. On Wednesday, the justices of the court ruled 7-2 in favour of the Trump administration's 2017 decision to exempt religious institutions from providing contraceptive coverage to their employees under the country's Affordable Care Act. That handed victory to the Little Sisters of the Poor, the religious order that has been at the centre of national debate surrounding that mandate. On the same day, the Supreme Court also ruled 7-2 that religious schools have the right to hire and fire teachers free from government interference. That case was provoked by legal action taken against two Catholic schools in California. More than a third of Iraqi Christians in the north of the country say they expect to leave their homeland within the next 5 years. That's according to a new survey by the pontifical charity Aid to the Church in Need. They interviewed Christians living in the Nineveh Plains, formerly a stronghold of Iraqi Christianity. The area was captured by the Islamist terror group ISIS in 2014 and controlled by them for 2 years. At the beginning of that occupation, the Christian population there stood at 102,000. Now it's just 36,000 and expected to fall to 23,000 by 2024. The ACN survey found that 67% of Christians on the Nineveh Plains believe that ISIS or a similar group will return within the next 5 years, thus making Christians feel very unsafe. To the United Kingdom now, and an attempt by members of Parliament to introduce abortion on demand in England and Wales by amending proposed legislation on domestic abuse has failed. The Labour Member of Parliament, Dame Diana Johnston, had introduced the amendment which sought to make abortion available for any reason, with the existing requirement for the consent of 2 doctors abolished. That amendment, however, was not selected for consideration by the Speaker of the House of Commons. Meanwhile, Dame Diana's other amendment, attempting to legalise home abortions, was selected for debate, but was withdrawn after widespread opposition from MPs. The pro-life organisation Right to Life UK have described the outcome as, quote, "a major victory for the unborn child and women facing unplanned pregnancies." The renowned medieval shrine of St Thomas Becket at Canterbury Cathedral in England has been reconstructed, in digital form at least. The rebuilding work has been carried out by a team from the University of York's Centre for the Study of Christianity and Culture. Released on the 800th anniversary of the establishment of the shrine, the digital reconstruction uses CGI technology to recreate the place of veneration, which grew up around the spot where the Archbishop of Canterbury, St Thomas Becket, was murdered by royal knights in 1170. Within 10 years of that death, over 700 miracles had been recorded at St Thomas's tomb. The shrine remained popular across Europe until its destruction during the English Reformation of the 16th century. This month we'll see churches across the United States celebrate Natural Family Planning Awareness Week. Natural family planning, or NFP, is a term that describes various methods of assisting or preventing pregnancy which are in accord with the moral teachings of the Catholic Church. Now the US Conference of Catholic Bishops are launching 7 days promoting NFP. The week of celebration will start on July the 19th under the banner of Live the Truth and Beauty of God's Plan for Married Love. The week will conclude upon the anniversary of Pope St Paul VI's 1968 encyclical, Humani Vitae, which reaffirmed traditional Catholic teaching on marital love, responsible parenthood and artificial contraception. Finally, the United States is about to get a second Bishop Parks. That's because Pope Francis has just appointed Father Stephen Parks as the new Bishop of Savannah in Georgia, and he's the brother of Bishop Gregory Parks of St Petersburg in Florida. 55-year-old Stephen Parks was ordained to the Holy Priesthood in 1998 for the Diocese of Orlando. He currently serves as the Dean of Central Deanery North and the pastor of Annunciation Parish in Longwood. He'll be ordained and installed as the new Bishop of Savannah on September the 23rd, the feast of St Padre Pio. Congratulations to Bishop-elect Parks, ad multos annos. Well, that's all for now. Do join me next time for some more news headlines from across the globe. Until then, may God bless you. Shalom.